Danger Zone! What an awesome game. It's not just about survival, it's about style, tactics, and respect. As you've seen from my many other videos on the topic, it's possible to play Danger Zone in CSGO on community servers. However, most people playing on these servers are Danger Zone veterans, and many of us don't just play to win. We also play to have fun and to perform sick tricks. In today's video, I'll be focusing on something that often gets overlooked in the chaos: etiquette. Not rules, but the unspoken social contracts that makes the game fun for everyone. Let's dive in. Let's start with bumping or chasing players who are respawning. Sometimes it's okay, and sometimes, most of the times, not so much. Here's the breakdown. It's okay when they spawn right next to you or right on top of you. They should know better than that. It's also okay if they are spawning kind of close, but you see that they're spawning on a stack of weapons and they're probably trying to take you out right away. This can also happen a lot if they spawn on like a dead end right behind you and you are the only path for them to get out alive. And it's kind of unfortunate, but I often chase down and kill them then because it's going to be a more difficult fight very soon afterwards if I don't. And then the last reason I would say it's okay to kill a respawner, and this might be a little bit biased to myself, since I often do, or I try to do some sick tricks, but if I just pulled off an insane triple or something, and I'm landing and the only person I see is someone with almost no stuff, I will try and stomp and knife them. If I miss though, I will just move away and leave you alone if you don't have a gun. Alright, so when is it not okay to kill a respawner? If they are clearly trying to spawn as far away from you or retreat away from you. They're just trying to get away. They have absolutely nothing. Just let them go, right? A lot of times the server is so full it's really hard to find a place that's empty, and you have to be like a little bit close, but they're trying to be as far away as possible. And if you're one of those people who are not just killing them because you're afraid like, oh, they might find a weapon or something, but you're just actually hunting them down to get the $300 that they drop when they die, that's like the lowest of the low. This makes dying in Danger Zone something you really never want to do, which again leads to players just camping all the time. And speaking of players camping all the time, this is another Danger Zone etiquette, in my opinion, that is on how you want to play. This is not as strict as the other ones, I would say, though. But I see a lot of people just hiding in houses and caves all game long. And there's nothing wrong with that, but man, is it boring to play like that. Ugh. All right, let's talk about tricks and setups. If you see someone setting up a double or something, like from far away, and they are clearly not even going in your direction, just leave them alone. Don't start shooting at them as they're bumping and they're just going to go straight up in the air and killing themselves. It's just frustrating. It's not fun at all. It's kind of the same if they're like going really fast right by you with an alley-oop or something. They're clearly not going to do a 180 turnaround just for you. They're just going past and finding someone else. Just leave them alone. Let them do their thing. They're not hurting you anyway. So show some respect. This game is just as much about style as it is about skill. Okay, here's probably the biggest one. Never ever shoot down other people's packages. Just don't do it. It's way too easy to do, and Valve should have made it harder. But they don't support Danger Zone, they don't support CS:GO, and they probably wouldn't change it anyway because it's Valve. They don't really do anything. But if you see a package fly over your head, just leave it alone. Taking someone else's mobility, especially early on, just completely ruins the game for them. That's like $1,000 that you had to go visit so many zones to save up. You're finally getting your mobility. You don't get it. Now you have to do it all over again. You just wasted probably like 15 minutes of your life because someone opened your package who already had their own mobility on their way anyways. They didn't even need it. I would say that the only maybe exception to this is if you see a scout. Because people shouldn't be buying scouts anyway. Alright, I want to talk about something else. This is a bit less strict, of course, but it's teaming. If there's about, like, let's say 6 or fewer people on the server, don't start to team up, unless maybe everyone teams up. But I've seen some really bad examples. I was playing once, it was just me and 2 others, and they teamed up against me. That's just no fun at all. Like, it's just completely pointless. On the other hand, if there's a lot of people on the server, like 14 plus, most, if not all, should team up, or else respawning becomes impossible, because if everyone's solo and you're spreading out so much, it's impossible to find a place to respawn that isn't filled with people. Alright, I think that's about it. Etiquette in Danger Zone isn't about rules, It's about mutual respect and making the game more fun for everyone. Follow these tips, and you'll not only survive, but thrive with style. I hope this makes the server a better place to play. Have a good one!